Well, the weather decided to take a crap on me, so if I'd had one more decent day, I'd had that fence row finished up. I got a pile of wood down there we cut off of it to split, and the wagon's up in the barn full of a load, and there's still half a load over there, and got another probably 2 hours of chipping to get done after dropping them trees. So, but obviously it's raining, so I can't work on that, so I'm back to working on the gravity box. Gonna start cutting it apart today. See how well this goes. I was half tempted to try to use the plasma cutter, but one, I think this is too. I'm not so sure how well it'd work on this rusted stuff, and two, sometimes the plasma works good for scarfing welds because normally, I don't know what about a plasma makes it do it, but it'll just go in there and blow the weld out and not cut any of the root material. But as thin as this is, I think it'll probably just blow right through the tin, which I want to try to avoid, so we're going to have to do it the hard way. For the grinder and cutoff wheel didn't last very long, so I finally broke out the plasma cutter after Dad got back and told me that it was switched over to 480, which I didn't even know that one could do. So switched that back to 220 like it should have been and started scarfing welds, and it actually works better than I thought it would, at least on this old crap. The cool thing about a plasma cutter is you can it's not like a torch where it's all or nothing. You could actually go in and take a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, and if you take it a little bit at a time, you can actually get to the point where you see the seam between the two pieces of metal, and then you take a hammer and chisel, go whack, and it'll pop right apart. So I did these ones with the angle grinder, and then that's where I gave up. So I came in, did this one with a plasma, got all this side with the plasma. So this side's pretty much loose except for two welds right here on the inside, and then barring that, I don't know if they broke the edges and this piece is actually underneath this piece or not, but I guess we're gonna find out. I guess I'll put my gloves on. I'm going to try to run this thing with these glasses on under the helmet, but I need to see what I'm doing, and I don't know if I'll be able to see enough with this helmet down or not. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm sorry I can't see enough between the tin of the glasses and the tin of the helmet to be able to see what I gotta do, so I'm gonna burn those two welds off, see if I can't get that side off. If I had a filter for my GoPro, I'd bring it out here and set it up so you can watch what I'm doing, but I don't have a light, or I don't have like, it's kind of like a weld curtain type deal, but it's got like a welding helmet tint to it so that it doesn't hurt the camera and it doesn't hurt whoever's watching the video, because just like how a welder will hurt your eyes, it'll screw the heck out of a video camera too. So, but yeah, I'm gonna burn them off and see what happens from there. The good news is this piece is not welded underneath the floor. The bad news is the nice people that built this decided that welds along the angle here weren't good enough, and they got spot welds in there too. So we have to do a little persuading here. Alright, one piece down. Yeah, that'll be an easy piece to copy. And actually, when we get it done, it'll probably be, depending on if they can do it or not, it'll probably be stronger, because the way this was originally, this is a piece, this is a piece, and this is a piece, and they got them all welded together. Well, we can get that cut out in one piece, and that'll be a whole lot stronger, and then just welding up piece angle in there, because they use that for the rigidity. Yeah, that poor old box seen better days, that's for sure. Well, I figured out why they had that steel plate welded in here. Had some serious structural damage. And I'm not even 100% sure that's rust because it's tore. I think they actually punched something through the bed. Hard. It's going to be fun trying to get that thing apart now. I can't even see where the weld... There's one weld right there. If there's one right there, hopefully that means there wasn't one in there. That's going to be a freaking mess. Alright, I got all the welds cut from the top that I can get to. So now it's time to get this thing outside and flip it over so I can start cutting from the bottom. Come on. Oh shoot, I got a hold of it good. Too bad it won't fit in the door like that, because that'd be perfect. But it's too tall, I think. Now, hold of it better. And wait for it. Got it. Don't think it's gonna hold much corn that way. Have to put a chain on it. Believe it or not, there's even times when 6-foot forks aren't long enough. Got it. Oh shoot, plenty of room. Well, 2 hours of cutting later, I think I got it loose from the frame. There's only I got a couple more welds. I got a scarf to get part of it, or the rest of it apart up in the bottom, because I can't figure out how the sides are hooked into the bottom cone there, but get the structure out of the way first, that'll help. Alright, let go. Don't want that getting hung up. That'd make a mess. That was up his poor weld. Have to do a little better job attaching them when I put it back together. Well, there is an auxiliary for your high capacity grain hauling needs. An Oliver 5170 skeleton. We're gonna go over in the morning and see about getting new floor sheared and bent or broke for it, and go from there. So I guess we will catch y'all on the next one.